Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome to Balatro, where I have been having a thought here. I realized something between last episode and this episode. These jokers, the ones that give you significant mult if your played hand contains a certain hand type, are unlocked by winning a run without using that hand type. And they're pretty powerful, right? I think they're quite good. And we have not yet unlocked the flush one. Because it's so easy to rely on flushes, especially in the early game, just to get through those first couple of blinds. But I would like to focus on making sure we get this so that we have it available for future challenges. So let's try to win a run without playing a flush as best we can. So we are going to just jump into a new run here with the abandoned deck on blue stake, -1 discard. This hurts more than I think the last stake increase did. But it's not a huge deal. So let's see if we can manage it. I just want to get all the decks unlocked, you know? I feel like I want to... Oh, man. I do want the coupon tag. I don't want... What does double tag coupon tag even do? Is the double tag wasted because both the coupons get consumed at the next shop? Or does it make the next 2 shops free? Let's find out. All right, spades are debuffed. Let's try to win this without relying on a flush. So we have like a straight right off the top. That'll certainly help ease the pressure a little bit. Obviously, it'd be better if the highest cards in that straight were not debuffed. So we get 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, this is another straight, isn't it? Maybe I should have discarded to try to find the straight flush even on that. Wow. Okay, I mean, if they're just gonna throw them at us. All right, please show me some meaningful jokers. Okay, it does only consume 1 tag at the shop. That's really nice. Okay, ride the bus. Very first thing. Obviously very good. We're gonna pop all of these. What are we doing today? I have no idea. I mean, straights have been going well. And I'll take a good enough card. Yeah, like a steal or an extra chip. I kind of like... So the way things are scored, it scores your played cards left to right, then your hand left to right, then your jokers left to right. So you'll get this before any of no matter what. This is times 1.5 mult that occurs before any bonus mult from your jokers, which is a shame. But you still get your basic hand. I think this is right, probably. And then, like, I do want +1 hand size, but we don't need it right this second. We can hold off on this and get a little bit of interest first. And I think it behooves us to just play now because we want to be acquiring ride the bus value. And remember not to play any flushes. So are we? I hate to be like pursuing the 5. It's not super likely to work out. Maybe we keep this 3 and see if we can, I don't know, bumble into a full house or something. Let's see what happens. Obviously, it's a lot easier to bumble into something that matters if you're willing to play a flush, because that's the thing you're most likely to bumble into. Do I want to try to go for man, with as few discards as we have, I think we do actually have to be like very careful. The thing is, playing a couple of early bad hands will just give us some mult on ride the bus. And actually, 2 pair with aces in it is actually like going to be really good with Scholar. Yeah, okay. Jokers are dragging us kicking and screaming into the future. Fucking rad. Really, really good pull. We'll take this because it adds to Abstract Joker. We get a Spectral Pack. You know what? I screwed up here. I should have taken the Spectral Pack first. Because... Alright, it didn't end up mattering. But, like, if we had gotten the card where it's like, it turns one of your Jokers negative, I would rather have had it fall on one of these two. Probably, I mean, like, obviously Ride the Bus would be the one that would be most optimal. I'm inclined to put a gold seal down. Although, you know, in my head, I was like, Scholar's cute. We'll keep this for a little while and sell it eventually. What if we actually try to make Scholar the thing? What if this is like a Aces of a, you know, 4 of a kind Aces thing? Let's see. Let's see if we can make something happen, right? All right, no Aces to play along with it, so probably like the Steel card. And we can hold off one more time before buying this. Yeah, like a raw plus 12 mult makes life so much easier, and we can just go in on some of this. It's encouraging. All right, now this is the time where we must purchase the voucher, or it will vanish. I feel relatively comfortable doing so. And I don't think we take any of this stuff. I certainly don't want an eternal riffraff. So this card effectively has at least plus 3 mult on it. I don't think we need it. I'd rather keep the money and get the extra point of interest. It says it's a very large blind, but it's not that large. Do I want to maybe... So we have 3 6s and 4 aces left. Do I want to maybe search for the full house? We'll try it once. And then upon not receiving it, I will feel like trying it again. And I will do so. All right, there we go. I was really hoping for a third ace instead of a third 6, but that'll do. And we just walk into another full house with a Steel card for backup. All right, so this voucher is a little bit less... I mean, tarot cards are very good. That is certainly the case. I don't think we're buying anything here, though. I think we're staying on the interest train, and Ride the Bus is getting better every day. Straight $5. No, we gotta play. We gotta play hands. Gosh, it's a shame the Steel card is underpinning our ability to play a straight here. Do I just do it anyway? It's not a very good straight, but it will have some bonus mult on it. Yeah, I think so. If I'm doing this, why would I play these when I could play these instead? Yeah, that's some decent mult. And then... I mean, I'll go out there with a pair. Sure. So, like, Jokers that are not terribly compelling are still potentially worth picking up just for Abstract Joker. And Juggler's not bad, certainly. This will put us just a little bit under maximum. You know what? Let me pop the Arcana pack, see what happens. Because we might have had the opportunity to generate some money there, which would have been cool. Without the opportunity to generate money, I ask myself, like, random Joker versus take a pair of 2s out of the deck, right? And I'm honestly not sure. Show me a random joker. Just give me something. Okay, I mean, that's pretty bad. If I'm honest, I think that's quite bad. It's fine. We'll just roll on. Yeah. It's gonna do more than nothing. Sure, good enough. So, if this were not an eternal odd Todd, I would probably leap at it. Like, it's good juice, but it's just not, I think, enough to hold on to the end of the game. I don't think it's good enough to hold on to until the end of the game. I think that's fair. I would say let's drop, like... Mad Joker is only okay, in my opinion. The amount of mult it gives you is not good enough to justify the difficulty of turning it on. Let's start by opening an Arcana pack. You know what? Give me a judgment. I'm going to sell my Mad Joker. I'm going to sell my banner. We're going to get Ancient Joker, which is... okay. I mean... it's going to do nothing for you some huge percentage of the time. And then when it does fire, when you do hit like 2 cards in the hand or even more, it's going to feel really good, but you just can't, like, you can't predict when those times will be. I am going to downgrade this to a worse thing that will at least turn on sometimes. But obviously I'm hoping to replace this too. And you know what? We got $4. I would love to be getting full houses. That would be great. Yeah, sometimes Ancient Joker is just gonna like blow you away. So full house is leveled up, but 2-pair is not. I think we're gonna take the 2-pair here just to avoid the D level. And it still should be pretty good. It was not as good as I was hoping. So maybe I am playing a full house and just absorbing the D level. Because I'm a little nervous now. Because the thing is, most 2-pairs are going to be worth considerably less than that one was. Right? If we actually ran this out here, it would be like 38 chips plus... there's a club in it. Yeah, it would just be 38 chips. And then the mult is 2, 9. This will trigger during the card plays, so it'll just be +1 mult in this situation. It'll take it up to 3, then 12, then another 15 is 27. Yeah, that's not very good. I'm just gonna take the full house. Trigger everything. We'll take the loss of the hand level. Okay, and then yeah, even when this does fire, because it fires on played cards instead of hand cards or as part of the Joker run, it is really reliant on you having a very powerful base mult for your hand type. It's just not good. If you could control what suits it was, or I don't know. It's just not very good. Let's open a buffoon pack here before let's buy a clearance sale. Then we'll open a buffoon pack, saving ourselves $1, but also costing ourselves $1. I don't know. That's probably not. I'm messing around a lot here for very little value. I am going to sell this Ancient Joker because I think it is legitimately terrible. Is it worse than Sly Joker? Yeah, almost all the time. Like, and you have very little control over the times when it isn't. Out here playing 2-pair. I feel embarrassed, y'all. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. This is not great, but you know, hands that get us in the right direction without actually blowing us over certainly have value. Like the 3 of a kind probably gets us there. Let's do this. Oh, that got us there too. I was thinking like maybe we could jam one more hand under for Ride the Bus. Eternal Golden Joker is probably not the way. Creates a rare random joker but kills your money. I do feel like Ouija's a bad idea with 2 aces in our hand. I think we're just gonna skip on this. Rare jokers are not necessarily good jokers. What they often are is like very specific. Yeah. Yeah, I don't hate that. We don't have an unusual number of... So we have an unusual number of 7s. I mean, like, me deciding that 6s was our other special suit. Wasn't for any reason. Like, I don't care about 6s. I guess it would be slightly better for it to be 7s. It's just because that's a thing. That's the value that we got an extra card of, right? So it could be 7s instead. Well, this is interesting. Let's start like this. Okay, that broke. I was kind of hoping it would. And then, like, we could take a discard here. Let's... There's 2 4s left. I'm going to do this. All right, that's a full house. We lose one of our steel cards, but I think that's okay. We got to make sure that we're making enough progress that we can close the round, right? You gotta be very careful. You're trying to like slow roll for the purposes of something like this. Okay, trading cards just one of the best jokers in the game. Like hugely one of the best jokers in the game. It is an eternal trading card, which is a little awkward because you would like to get rid of your trading card in theory eventually. But I think trading card is so good that it literally doesn't. It's fine. It's not so bad to not be able to get rid of it. We haven't really crafted our suits at all, but it looks like incidentally we've just gone low on diamonds, so that doesn't feel like a very good play. You know what? Yeah, it's kind of what I figured would happen, but it was worth a shot. Yeah, let's push full house. It seems like full house is a thing we are able to do. Debuffed clubs is pretty whatever. What are we discarding? Something outside of the band, preferably like a diamond. I think I'm fine losing a ton of diamonds. That seems fine. And there's the full house. Just kind of wafts right up off the top for you. And another. Hey y'all, are we gonna make it? I'm concerned that we are not. We're not quite producing the the level of juice that we need here, and I desperately need to hit the Zany Joker. So we're gonna be discarding some cards in a moment here. Let's see here. The 2's going. The 10 is going. And then we gotta, like, there's a chance of drawing a 6. We got a couple of aces left. Got as many 4s. And as many 8s. This is really tough. We only have the 1 discard. I mean, obviously I don't want to discard anything, any steel cards. I might... What I want more than anything is aces. So I might go ahead and like throw out a couple of other... Let's do this. All right, pair of 10s, pair of 4s. I mean, we can do this 2 pair, which is not super exciting, but it does have 2 steel cards to back it up. This one won't actually fire, I'm assuming. And there's... okay. Kills all of our steel cards, but it gets us the full house and one ping of Scholar. I think this will get us there. Yeah, it's a little harrowing. We're not reliably doing well enough yet. 10-4 is pretty fun. It's just like a little bit worse than Scholar. Ride the Bus is starting to get pretty juicy. What do I want to do here? I guess let's start with opening this Arcana pack. Was kind of hoping that we would pull like a money card, honestly, like a Hermit or something. Let me buy the Overstock. Show me one more slot here. Ooh, definitely not Eternal Greedy Joker. That is not where we live. And I guess we'll take the Celestial pack as well. Looking to keep pushing on Earth for the moment. $24 is pretty good, but I think like if we don't keep scaling Ride the Bus, I do think we're going to be in trouble, and we got to keep looking for jokers. I think that's a fun amount of money, but so at this point, I got to just like shred. I already cut a 10, so there's only 3 10s in the deck. There's only 3 2s in the full deck. So yeah, 10s and 2s are going. I guess the Diamond 2 is probably a pretty good fit. All right, and then well, we did not make the full house. Do I play the... I play the 2 of a kind over... or the 2 pair... No, I probably don't play the 2 pair over the straight. The thing is, the 2 pair lets us hold the steel, but with 2 pair not being upgraded, that steel is going to give you very poor multiplier value. So, yeah, let's just do this, I guess. But we got to find those hand types that we're actually good at, and we got to find them relatively quickly. There's 2 7s left and 2 9s. I'm going to play 2 pair holding the 7s. Okay, looking for an additional 7, which we found, but unfortunately, we don't have a pair to go with our 3 of a kind. Do I just have to play 3 of a kind for the Zany Joker? I kind of think so. And if we're doing that, obviously, let's just like tack on what is least compelling here. If we're doing that, we can also drop like the 10 for sure, and the 6 or the 5, whatever. You. All right, who's ready for the 12,000 chip hand? We have 2 pair. That's where we're living. At least it's 2 pair with some aces. All right, that one didn't quite come together. Living in no flesh land is not, it's not the easiest thing. It's, you know, it's not ideal. Adding a voucher to the next shop has actually 0 value, so we're not gonna be able to afford it anyway. Well, I guess what you must do is not think of it as a second voucher, but as a choice between a couple of vouchers. And playing fewer cards into the pillar obviously is good. Yeah, all right, skip. This is a bad starting hand. It's like discard outliers. What are we looking for here? We're looking for like a 4 and a 6. We're looking for 2 of 4, 6, 8. Except the 6 is critical. Yeah, let's start here. Okay. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to work off of at least. It is a start. There are 2 9s left. 3 7s. So if we go like this, there's a decent chance we find a 7 or yeah, another 9 or something, right? Something like that. This is totally sufficient. And then we just need to make 100, which unfortunately probably still means 2 pairs not good enough. But also we don't have another hand here, so I think we're playing the 2 pair. This is going to be 30, 48. It's going to put us really close. And then, yeah, from this point we can just high card our way home. But it means we get no hand bonus. Okay, I mean, those are cool. I mean, I feel like we've been playing straights a lot lately, but runners just, it's just really good, right? Maybe I do take 4. We might be giving up like 10 chips on the runner, and that's not nothing. But also, $4 is probably, $4 is more than we're going to make actually playing this. I am going to skip that blind. I think we should probably play this one. We need the money, and we can buy a reasonable joker if we see one. And 4 pairs. It starts us off with 4 pairs. I hate that. In the interest of making a straight work, let's do something like this. We'll just see. Show me some cards that can build. We can build with. All right, I can kind of build with these. Actually, fuck you. This is 2 4-card straights, missing the middle values. Yeah, no, actually, this is just cruelty, is what this is. All right, we got there, but that was mean-spirited. Then we got a full house, and we just gotta kind of take it. Can't ask a lot of questions at this point. I don't think we're gonna make it, y'all. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I guess play that 7. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. Then all I got is a 3 of a kind. It was actually really close. I am feeling the -1 discard. For sure I am feeling the -1 discard. We'll give it one more. Yeah, this seems like a fine skip. And then we probably hold the 10 even with it being debuffed. I don't love fishing for the 8. If we hold the 3, well, if we get our 5, then we can do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It does make me want to hold the 3, but we only have 1 discard. I don't know. All right, we got the 8. We are so close to a straight flush here. That's really frustrating. I guess let's take it through. No, let's leave the 5 in hand because we're going to need to play something after this, right? Let's leave the foundation of another straight in hand in case we get lucky. We didn't, but you know, you can imagine how we could have. So this being the case, things are quite bad where we are now. Well, a full house does score more than a straight does. Now we just need to make 100, which we should be able to do, right? If I run this 2 pair, we're going to get 48 times 2. Yeah, okay, it's not 100, but it is sufficient. And the 15 extra bucks helps so much. Give me a joker. It's even Steven. Okay, I mean, that's something. That is definitely something. And I guess we just move on without buying the voucher because I want to make the money. This is not a horrible time to skip blind, I suppose. So yeah, we definitely want that. And then I suppose we just like pick a card to death. Even Steven is not great. Is at most plus 20 mult, but it'll give us something to work with for right now. So what we want to do is just turn like a low value odd card into an even card, and like we could maybe do a valuable suit change. So yeah, like this 3 becomes this 8. I think turning it into a 9's a little bit like it's too much toward the edge of where we're scoring our straights. But an 8 is a part of an awful lot of straight sequences. Alright, what about this one? Well, we get an Emperor out of it. I think we should probably do that first. You know what? Give me the Joker. Okay, that's fine. We turn a couple of even cards. We could Empress a couple of even cards, and then just like, it's a shame there's only 3 even cards in this whole hand. It's a little bit of a bummer. Yeah, I guess we'll do like an 8 and a 4. We'll hit this later. And we do need to go in now because I need to hit the shop and stuff. So 8, 6 seems like a fine place to drop these. And we go Just like across that. That should be pretty decent. It's a start. Hey, Golden Joker scores before your interest does. That's cool. So we definitely got to take this. We're not being shown an awful lot to work with here, so I guess I'll take a To the Moon. Take a Saturn. We're definitely playing in that space right now. Spades is what we went up on, so turning stuff into spades is not terrible, but again, we're trying not to specifically pursue flushes right now. Maybe just more Hierophant? Just like pick some even cards and give them the Hierophant. It probably should be spades in particular. Yeah, it seems fine. And I will re-roll once. Misprint is pretty rough, especially Eternal Misprint. I would probably pick it up if it wasn't Eternal. And this is just not, we're not in this place. All right. Face cards are drawn face down. Obviously not a big deal. And this looks like a pretty solid full house. Yeah, that's gonna do some decent work for sure. All right, Eternal 8-Ball is like pretty bad. Crystal Ball, it doesn't feel very necessary. What are we trying to improve? I honestly don't know at this point. Let's just kind of get like a smattering of effectiveness. The ability to play lots of different kinds of suits. Geez. Well, it's not Mercury. Mercury's not worth doing, and then Mars and Neptune are both like really difficult. I guess if we're doing something that hard, let's let it be Neptune instead. And we can afford to take another swing at this. Driver's license is strong, and we're not going to get any benefit from it for a while, unfortunately. If I take this, we go to 29. We buy the misprint just to be full-on jokers, and maybe it gives us something. I'm gonna take this, and we're gonna try to get to driver's license land. All right, we got a plan. We got to play for it. I love that we have the basis of another straight just hanging there. Yo, that's fun. And look at that, it's level 2. All right, economy is good. It feels good to have economy. Misprint, do I take a popcorn and just sell the misprint? Or like, we could sell Golden Joker, I suppose. I don't know if I'm in that place yet. Show me some Arcana. All right, well, I was hoping to get to improve some more cards. We could just turn some stuff into diamonds, I guess. Some clubs. I don't really love any of that. This is just going to give me a Neptune. This is a pretty bad Arcana pack. I guess let's turn some stuff into diamonds. Clubs are our weak suit, and spades are our strong suit. So maybe we're like a spade diamond deck. Yeah. I'll take an enhanced card. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to reroll rather than do that. Crazy Joker, although it's on strategy, it's just too low value for being Eternal. And Midas Mask does actual nothing for us, so that's, you know, fun. All right, let's keep observing shops. I think that's the best thing we can do. Wow. The streets really are just like falling into our lap. We're not having to do very much work here at all. I am not feeling the lack of discards this time because the game is just playing right along. All right, well, an abstract joker, like, I think I'm fine holding on to our economy jokers. Misprint is probably giving us less than 15 mult most of the time. But we could lose an economy joker. We could just like pitch golden joker. I guess let's do that. Let's just gain strength. Our economy's fine. Well, this one is even. And I guess it will fire Even Steven twice when we use it. That's kind of cool. Fibonacci and Runner. I think we're early enough that Runner still has time to grow and become really good. Fibonacci only triggers on 2s and 8s of the cards that Steven triggers on. So I think this is maybe not where we're going right now, but I do kind of like the Runner. So To the Moon's giving us $5 a round. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna sell our economy engine. We're in a place economically that we can just like we can run it ourselves. We're okay. Cards previously played this ante are debuffed. I'm gonna be honest with you, wasn't looking ahead. Not 100% ideal. Okay, ace 2, 3, 4. I wonder about just like 2 pairing aces and 8s. And then we'll also throw in one of the 3s because there's still like a straight brew it over here. Yeah, that was pretty solid. That was worth doing. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. Sorry, why would we use the 6 when we could use the ace? Yeah, so if I can get some more red seals, that's something to look for. Director's Cut is very good to have. Makes me feel a lot more secure, for sure. Let's Emperor here. Okay, we get to copy something cool. I like the way that the Misprint and the Abstract Joker sitting next to each other kind of looks like a single continued piece of art. Well, we're not going to take a face card, I don't think. I mean, we have to take something enhanced. We got to get to 16 cards for driver's license. But I sure would prefer that it was an even card is all. We don't have a lot of discards, so that might actually be a real problem. We might end up re-rolling the fish. We won't be doing it until after this round at the very least, though. So... like, I kind of think I want to do this with the death card. And then Sun converts stuff to hearts. I think we're probably just selling the Sun. And we could play a full house right now, but I think I'd rather try to hold for the straight. We can discard these. Well, if I discard the 10, I'm like if we want to hold the 3/8 in case. Okay. Obviously, we'd prefer to play a straight to upgrade the runner. But I was ready to do other stuff if need be. I don't know that it matters which way we play this. Alright, I'm gonna be honest with you, I was kind of hoping for some Hierophant or something, but turning something steel is still good. So we're looking for like odd cards that are toward the edges of the area. Gets us to 10. Well, we'll wait and see about the boss reroll. It would be cool to have some special jokers, huh? Alright, I'd really love to see that 7. Do I want to discard an 8? I guess so. Yeah, I still think this is just getting sold. Okay, I mean, it's fine. No 6. There are still 3 6s. It's probably worth discarding once to go look for it. Do I want to hold on to a full house? Well, it's not going to take a full house for us to get clear here. Let's try our level best to find that 6. Okay, and we don't find it. We end up just playing a 2 pair that I think should be totally sufficient. Yeah, things are going to get a lot better once we have driver's license turned on. That's got to remain our top goal. All right, so let's sell this. Call the Emperor. Ugh. Really not what we're looking for. No straights, so I guess level up full house. And I'm gonna buy off this boss blind, so I don't think I'm gonna spend any more money here. Okay, the plant. That works. Plant is fine. Clubs is a thing. You know what? I definitely don't want to. No reason to even hold it. We do not want to do the clubs thing. All right, that is a reasonable start. All right, we're hitting that straight through the top half an awful lot. Have I really, like... No, honestly, I have not weakened the bottom half of our straight potential all that much. It's just been weird luck, mostly. Ooh, do we want a telescope? Telescope will keep us on straight as opposed to moving towards straight flush. I don't know. It's probably not worth the $10. Yeah, all right. Let's open these packs, take a reroll, see if we can get something interesting. I guess here I'll take a Neptune. It's not really what I'm looking for. Wow. Okay, that is a beat. I probably don't want a free Mega Buffoon pack as much as I want to win a hand. Or win a round, rather. I know this isn't a straight. The thing is, by taking out 2s and 6s, it also makes a straight much less likely, because like we need 6s to make straights happen. I guess I'm gonna discard. Let's throw out these. The 10 is probably not super meaningful either. And plus, you know, you just get another one. If you need it, it'll show up. Yeah, so even Steven is pretty reliably 12 mult. Not very good. Misprint still also we absolutely could happily get rid of. Abstract Joker is only a hair better. Like, honestly, we're not in a very good spot as far as our accumulated set of cards goes. But we're doing just fine on scores. There's a lot of room for improvement here, a lot of potential. We just need to actually see some damn jokers. That is a money joker. I don't think we really need money jokers right now. Part of me wants to just take judgment. I guess let's do it this way. We should open this in case it has an enhanced card. It doesn't. That is the first time I think I've ever seen a standard pack that was just 3 normal ass cards. So this is pretty late to pick up a Ride the Bus. But our Ride the Bus will have... It does have foil on it. I don't know. At this point in the run, I think we're looking for better. Okay, I am getting resolutely dunked on. Sometimes you just top deck a 4 of a kind. And you know, it's cards that are on the edge of the pool. And it's going to fully trigger even Steven. I think we do it. And we'll just bump out one of the aces as well. This probably doesn't compromise our ability to hit a straight in the future. So we're like real close. I'm not going to hold the 9. I'm not going to hold all the aces. I guess I'm not going to hold an ace at all. Yeah, this is draw a 3 or an 8 to get to Victory Town. So let's... And then we don't do it. And then we just don't do it. Given the opportunity, we elect not to. All right, still draw a 3 or an 8. Okay, cool. All right, at this point we could play kind of anything, but it sure would be nice to play a straight for runner. We had a higher value straight in there, but who cares? All right, I need jokers that improve my ability to score chips. Please. Geez, wow. I mean, we have aces. I don't really think that's the thing. And the Celestial Pack's laughing at us too. Wow, our luck today, I feel like, has just been fucking awful. Turtle Bean's okay. Yeah, and immediately we are confronted with some really frustrating shit, right? Like, so that could be a 9. Even if it is a 9, it doesn't matter. Yes, get rid of the 10. Like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's not really helpful to have the 3, because if we pull a 2... Well, we can keep the 3 and the ace. And this way, if we pull a 2 or a 6, we're good. Okay. I gotta tell you, though, I'm not super happy about this. This is, yeah, not even a third of what we need. And we're out of discards. So I guess the thing to do is to play this full house, which is at least going to fire even Steven a lot. Leaves us with a 6 in hand, which makes straight somewhat more likely. That could totally be an 8. Hard to say. Do this and hope. It was a 9. Honestly, that didn't turn out as badly as it could have, though. And then it's just like it's these. We're gonna pull a 2 pair on this. Okay, yeah, that's not so bad. That's not a very good Joker either, frankly. All right, I think I just take the Empress over the Emperor. I just hit some 4s with Malt. 12 of 16. Let's buy the voucher. That doesn't do anything for us. And I guess I'll take this even though it's hurting our economies, like absolutely desperate. Yeah, I think a purple seal is better than a wild card. Probably. All right, 32,000. So I would rather see, and we got to get a 9 in here or a 4, I suppose. Yeah, we can afford to just discard all of this. It's not really what I was looking for. We, of course, do not find our 4 or our 9. There we go. Well, you know, may as well make it a straight flush, right? And then we got no more discards, so we are playing here. The 2 pair is not horrible. And we'll play the 10 as well, just because it's very unlikely it will end up being used as part of a straight if we're playing all our other high cards here. It's getting a little tense, a little desperate. We cannot turn down Arcana packs under basically any circumstances at this point. We did not pull a single thing that can improve cards. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, I guess you just press on. Okay, the manacle is very whatever. Pulling a lot more holes than we used to. So maybe like the plan is try to draw a 4 or a 6. If we draw a 6, we're on an 8, 7, 6, 5. So you can't make a hand out of that anyway. If we draw the 4 without the ace, we can't make a hand out of that anyway. Yeah, I guess just discard this and see what happens. Okay. So that'll give us 1 straight. And the seed of another, the germ of another remains. We don't find it, though. That's a real shame. Do I want to just play like 2 pair? We gotta get to 48,000. 48,000 is a long way from here, friends. There are 5 6s left in my deck. All right, well, we gotta spend this such that drawing a 6 is still good. So we're playing like 1 pair because I don't think we can afford to spend both of the 7s. It's like this. Maybe playing the 3 is a bad idea. I'm just like, I really optimized there around making sure we find the 6, but maybe without the steel card, it doesn't matter. Honestly, maybe with the steel card, it doesn't matter. All right, we're gonna make another 15. So of course we are given nothing with which to do that. Well, we can 2 pair 8s and 6s, right? We do have a diamond flush in hand. If we 2 pair 8s and 6s, we're gonna end up with 48 times 2 with another, so 48 times 18, 208 times 18, 208 times 33, and that's like 6,000 something, right? That's in the neighborhood of 6,000. This misprint would have to hit for well over plus 20 in order to make that happen. All right, I think we're giving up. Like, the flush still has an X4 at the back of it, and I think that's the best we can actually hope for. I still think we're doomed, to be clear. But if misprint hits really high, yeah, it hit at plus 12, and that was nowhere near sufficient. I don't know what the upper bound on misprint is. It may have been the case that there was not a value available that would save us there. That was really brutal. We just went an extremely long time without seeing even one joker that could improve our score. When I sold my money-making jokers to improve our score, if we had just held them instead, it's possible we would have seen enough extra cards that we would have ended up higher up than we ended here. But that's very much like a, 2 paths diverged in the wood. The path we took there just wasn't a way to win on it. Like, they needed to show us some jokers, and they didn't. And that's frustrating. As far as ways to lose go, that one sucks a lot. All right, well, that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching and sticking with me through some rough runs here. When you come back next time, we might be going into challenge mode. We might, just for a little bit of a change of pace, or I might try to win up with another deck off camera, just so that we can continue trying to push the difficulty up, but maybe with a little bit different gameplay or something. I don't know. We'll see. Come back next time to find out what I've chosen, and we'll see you then.